That remind me of going on silent.
Hey, I met the better real quick, dude. No, I met the better real quick.
All right. We live in the building. It's your boy KP.
Oh, we live already? Dang. Okay.
It's the spot. I know y'all see us in the building. I know y'all see Fresco in the building.
What's good?
So I know Fresco looking like an old dread in this thing.
Ain't know what's good, nigga. Where you been at? That's what we want to know.
Long hair don't care.
It took for us to get a real ass nigga in the building to bring another real ass nigga out. All right. All right. I see how we doing it.
All right, you feel me? You got baby in the building.
What's poppin'? What's brackin', y'all? What's good? We back outside. That's my favorite song on the album. I be screaming that all day.
And we got the man of the hour in the building.
All day. We is back outside.
We got I Am Lipp in the building.
I Am Lipp is in the bitty, baby.
Man, listen, I know you came here, you sat down with me, and you was like, the project coming out, and you talked to us about it, and I was talking to me like earlier this week, and I was saying to me like, damn, man, we should have had him after the album came out, man. Good boy. That's when I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna have to hit him up, man. Hey. And baby been pressing me too. She be like, man, when you go hit Lipp up? You gotta do an interview. Like, I'm gonna call him, man.
Head neck about it. I ain't gonna lie, I've been on his ass.
I just want him to make his rounds, you know, do what he do. You feel me? He blowing up out here. You feel me?
We needed it. We needed
it. Man, we needed that breath of fresh air you brought to the table, bro.
I fucks with that very
man.
I ain't gonna cap. Like, the reason I admire the album so bad, like, before I started really taking my music serious, I was a dancer. So I used to see you in a club, like when the office was like popping. I used to always see him coming in there promoting his music and stuff like that. So to see your growth, it's just an amazing growth, an amazing growth. And then my biggest like problem right now with Miami is that they haven't noticed it, and that goes on so much around our people, and I just cannot understand it. But it should be like the major album played right now, like y'all playing Gotti, Back Outside and all this, but we is back outside, like the door just open. That should be the only song I hear on every street, every block. And I don't understand.
Oh yeah, by the way, too. You better check them dates on there. That the real Back Outside though. Yeah,
Facts.
I dropped that though before got it or whatever.
Exactly.
That was, though, so, yeah.
He definitely did, because I went and did the research.
Okay.
You know what I realized too? A lot of times, like songs that come out of Miami and then they'll come out in other
somewhere
places.
else, yeah.
And then that's what they'll get
the
wave.
Take off
Like
first though.
Remember at the time they had that Migos something in the ATL or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But right before that, you had they came out with Niggas and Dave. Like
you feel
me?
I know what you mean. I know what you
mean. It was through Five Fresh, like Anthem Banger, all them other boys. Like they came out with the song first, and then right after that, they came out with that song up there, and it boomed. Like when you got a different engine behind you, it's different too. Because a lot of times all they do, like Drake do that shit all the time. He admits that he does it. Like he'll walk around. I like that shit. They called him still an extentation photo. You feel me? So they be catching them a lot of times, like.
But that's why you gotta be careful with your music too.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you wanna play it for the people on that level because you want them to hear what you got, but you don't realize they desperate for content too.
Yeah, big time, major.
Listen, your biggest artist still, all right.
That's some real deal shit, boy.
I mean, so you got to be careful when you out there, man. Like, make sure you're doing your due diligence when it comes to your paperwork.
Big facts.
But we got that boy Lipp in the building, so we want to get into it. Like, everybody, listen, we just gonna get to the song that everybody want to get into.
Oh Lord, what that?
The Letter to Miami.
Yeah,
you
we
know
have
what I'm saying?
I'm glad we started there. I'm glad we started there.
We gonna have to go there. Cause
Lord.
listen, boy, you speaking some shit out there. Man.
I do want to know. That's the first song I heard. I don't even know what I was doing. I was driving. I was on my way to.
And I called you like, listen.
I was on my way to Homestead, and he sent me a song. He's like, "You heard the song?" I'm like, "Nah." So I played it. I'm riding down. I'm like, "What?" I'm screaming down the highway. I don't call him back. Like, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Where have I been? I had to be under a brick. What is that? What has been that? Like, yes, that's it. That's the song right there. And people don't want to hear it, but you got to listen to it to understand it, or been through something in Miami to really feel that song. Because that's a major problem that goes on in our city, in our communities, bro. Like a major problem.
So go ahead, speak on it right quick. Let us know what you
Letter to Miami though, on some real shit. That was it really just started off as like I just wanted to speak on like a couple like little incidences and shit like that. But what ended up happening was my manager Taz, he pretty much was just like, go ahead with it, just put it all out there. And I actually been like, we've been talking about that for a couple years now. I already wanted to speak on it, but I couldn't never get up to the point where like putting like actual names in it and like placing actual incidences and all this extra shit. But yeah, at this point I was like, yeah, fuck it. I already had all I needed. I was like, fuck it, I'ma just go ahead and do this shit. It ain't really
Where's
like,
the lie?
and then I mean, really, it wasn't even gonna come out. I know, cause really on another chord, like I spoke on. I say shit with Dave, true story. Like that was another reason it wasn't really gonna come out. But
I was feeling like that. I was like, ooh, he still.
I mean, yeah, I still don't like. I don't like speaking on the dead and shit. Right. But at the same time, it was already published though. So this was already out to the stores like probably 2-3 weeks in advance. So around the time, I couldn't put it regardless. So it already went up probably like 2 weeks before the man died anyway. But I mean, shit,
it is what it is.
Shit happens.
Yeah. It is what it is. Nah, I'm going. Nah.
Shit real.
Here's the thing that I want to speak on too, because you said something in the music, and I was like, damn, that's some real shit. He said, let me phrase, if you listen to the song, he said a lot of Miami CEOs is scammers. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And that is crazy to me. Like, it's not about the talent. It's just really about the money. Like, as long as you can throw money at the problem. Yeah. You repping the artist, you feel me? Mm-hmm. It's not about who you know or where you can take the artist. It's just I got enough money to say I can take you somewhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it take way more than that. You feel what I'm saying? Way more. It take a lot more talent. Listen, Puff Daddy just not throwing money at a problem. You feel me?
Yeah.
He got an ear. He got a talent. He know what he looking for. He know he want to hear from you.
You gotta know. Boy, listen, boy, that shit get real in debt. That money shit do not mean nothing. Boy, I done watch niggas burn $300,000-$400,000 on doing shit, and I don't watch a nigga spend $5,000-$10,000 in boy, that boy there right now. Yeah. So listen, that money don't mean shit without proper guidance. Yeah. Boy.
But speaking on that, I want to ask this because since that song is very like deep, how long have you been doing music in order for you to even have that story, that experience?
Oh boy, I mean, like a lot of people who really know like in depth, like on like the history of me, they know like I've been ghostwriting down here for like some time. So
I did hear that in the song. I never knew that.
Yeah, before I even came out as a like a full on artist, like I spent like probably 6-7 years or so like ghostwriting for like various artists around the juke wave around the time like the we rolling in this bitch and all that crazy shit. That was never my vibe. I could never get on that shit. I was always too.
You?
I don't know.
You different.
Yeah, you your whole man.
With music, I couldn't do it. So, but like the people around me, they could. Like, there was a lot of niggas around me who had the image, the energy, voice for that, the energy, the patience, all that shit. They had that. So went forward and did it. But when I got into this shit, I say probably me actually being in this shit, artistry, I say about 10 years. I'm 10 years. And what I think, one thing I like to mention though, because one thing I love about, I hate it and I love it about Miami, we got this superstition in Miami that like every 10 years we get an artist like to come out of Miami, like actually make it on a real like statue and shit like that. So yeah, I always take shit like that in the mind. But yeah, you take about 10 years, man. I've been doing this shit like fully, like.
And what keep you motivated? Like, what make you not stop? That's like a long time. Like, what keep you motivated to continue to actually pursue it?
In my opinion, if you see what he's done so far, it would be kind of foolish to give up now. Like he was doing Vamp Life with Jim Jones. When Jim Jones had the little click down here, he was doing, right?
But
it was like it was a bunch of other stuff that like he's been around a couple artists. Even like the album, you look at the album, you look at like I'm not gonna say the top, but yo, he's got some really good artists in there. Like you got Purpose in there.
I was just about to say that's one of my favorite.
You got
my
Frank
other favorite
Castle in
songs on
there.
there.
You got like some really like.
Take it easy. My shit.
Hey, shout out Perk.
Shout out to Purpose. That's my shit
You got
right
some like
there.
real Miami people in there. Plus you got like if you listen, like there's a lot of pain, but then you understand a lot of the struggle. Like one of my favorite songs I still play to this day is the remix to the DJ Khaled.
Oh yeah, well you talking about To the Max?
To the Max. Yeah. Wait, if you
I told you
ever
first
hear
go
To
back
the
to
Max,
history. I like, I already know it.
Yeah, he know everything.
Like, don't get me wrong. A lot of people, like a lot of other DJs, they played the other one with Mike Smith and everybody else. But yo, if you play that one first, like niggas will really sit back and have to listen to that shit, bro. Like, yo, the nigga snapped in that shit. Like, bringing it back to like old school days when Crunk Man used to be at KOD's and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, yo, he snapped and every time, you know what I really like about it too is like every time he talks about a lot of stuff, he always bring it back to Miami. He never you cannot forget where you from. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I respect that as a Miami artist because a lot of people they want to get on and they might like forget to say something at one time. You feel me? Nah. Every other song you gonna hear Miami is this is what's going down. Like, and you can only relate to it. Like it's a story too. Like when you listen to a lot of shit, that shit come out like a story. Like you listen to that shit like kicking doors and like you listen to that shit you like well listen. And nigga can relate to some of this shit.
Nigga the story.
You feel me? A nigga can relate to some of that shit. Like you feel me? Like sometimes you had to do what you had to do to get money, and not necessarily every time it had to be some black mask shit, but you had to do what you had to do to get to where you had to get.
When
to.
they say I was wearing that mask before the pandemic,
Pandemic.
I pulled a cove. I was like, woo!
Yo.
That's all I need.
One of my favorite bars from the album, he said, my people in the church, but I'm a demon. Like, I felt that to my soul because
I told you touching lives over here.
Yeah, I'm a pastor's kid. Like, I was born in the church, like, 5-7 days a week sometimes. Like, I grew up like that. So to go from living like that to the way I live now, it's like I'm a rebel to my family. Like, I'm the black sheep because you're a total opposite. You show skin, you do this, you do the most.
Oh, that's funny. I would have actually thought she said that though. That was in the same song that you just said though. Black sheep of the family.
Yeah. I'm definitely like, and it's so crazy because his album is very relatable.
Yeah.
And not only is it relatable, it's something you from the crib, bro. Like I never like I'm a big person. I don't call myself the face of Miami just because, bro. Like first of all, the name was given to me, 1, and 2, I earned it. And I'm very unified when it comes to my city. Like I want to see my city win so bad, and it has hurt my career in so many ways because I'm always trying to bring this one up with me, that one up with me, or trying to partner up with the wrong people who have only looked out for themselves and not for us as a whole. Like I was thinking, like we a family, we gonna do this together, and motherfuckers be having insides on the low, and it's so sick and it's sad because I still to this day I don't care. Like people be like, oh, you should just change your ways. No, I'm not changing. I'm not gonna be a snake because bitches snakes. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be nasty because motherfuckers nasty, and I'm not matching energy. You either gonna come up where the fuck I'm at or fuck you. You feel me? You gotta get like that, and I had to mature to that level because matching energy only caused me my name because people like, oh, she a bully. I ain't no fucking bully, bitch. You started it and now I won't smoke. Fuck is you talking about? It's nothing else to talk about. Like bitches want to argue and take that shit on social media and have this big ass argument so everybody could be in our business. So let me beat your ass and then they can know who the big boss. Cause it's just me. You know what? I don't want to talk.
You're not bucking that bully role at this time. Now I just want to let you know
I ain't no bully, bitch. You started it and I finished it. I feel like that's boss moves. I started it and you finished it. It's not my fault that you was the weak link.
Nah, you sound like a bully. You sound like a bully.
Oh, that's not no bully. I'm just not gonna back down from nobody. You started it and I finished it. Like, hey.
My dad says she ain't no bully. My dad says she ain't no bully. She just want that smoke. If you bring
I just want the smoke. Yeah. Come on, you asked for it. I'm just trying to give it to you. That's it.
Nah, you coming off the mixtape. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
You coming off that? That was the one that was when I've been bumping this whole time like a junkie. Like, man, when the fuck nigga come out with something? You know what man?
I ain't gonna flaw it though. I thought the real mixtape that was actually an album though, but it's a mixtape. So,
I get it. You feel me?
You gonna call it well, but since this was a nigga like official like first album, the I Am Not the Ghost, since it's like officially like my real first album. Actually working with homegrown producers from down here, features from down here, people I actually fuck with, like fully. I'm talking about everything from around the box. Like I made this a full album out the gate.
Yes, you did.
But I ain't gonna fly. I felt like it could have been 10 times better.
You sound like every fucking artist.
What?
Most artists are
feel like-
perfectionists anyway.
Yeah.
So.
You know
I mean, that made me not feel bad then. Because I do that to myself all the time. And his album is raw as fuck. So I know if he feel like that, that's just
But
got to be an artist
I'm gonna
thing.
say like even the mixing and mastering, like everything, like that shit sounds like a professional grade, like
Nah, that shit was
mainstream
down to
album.
the
Like
T.
that shit look like it belongs somewhere on the top on,
Yes.
on album, like,
Yes.
on Apple Music or
Yes.
some shit.
I mean,
like,
Even the title alone, it sings. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Major.
Then you followed up with a great body of work. So it's like,
Y'all look out for that G-Lux too. I got the G-Lux copping that.
You know, it's crazy. I didn't even know you did a video to Back Outside.
Oh yeah. A lot of people actually ain't know it. I ain't promoted like that because of the fact that I ain't really want to promote it before the album dropped. I actually wanted to drop on the same day, but I was just like, fuck it. Like the people who did see it already was like, man, go ahead and release that shit. I already had it like
Yeah,
waiting
it's
for
nice.
about 2 weeks, so I was like, fuck it. When the album come out, I'm gonna promote it some more.
alright, shit.
And you said be on the lookout for what? I cut you off when you was
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to.
the G-Lux. No, I ain't got a Deluxe because they done burnt that shit out so much. So. But yeah, I got the I Am Not the Goat G-Lux dropping though, like in probably December. Though it's gonna add like 6-7 more tracks on it. And this why I say this could have been 10 times better though. But I got it.
You about to
fixed
hit the
bugs.
nos on us right quick.
I
You
fixed
feel what
the
I'm saying?
bugs. I
Yeah.
fixed the bugs. So.
I ain't gonna lie, that's why I love talking to artists because how we see they work and how they see they work
it's
is
completely
Totally
different.
so different. Like I'm
Yeah.
just so in love with this whole project.
It's
He
so
like I could have
different.
did this better,
Yeah.
this better. I don't even want to talk to you sometimes. Don't ruin it for me, all right?
But
Don't ruin it
You,
for me.
I'm glad he say that because that helped me understand that's just an artist
It
thing.
is an artist
like,
thing,
if
yeah.
you
Yeah.
look for growth within yourself. Because
And
people will be like,
perfectionist.
oh, you did this, that's so good. But then I'm like, I think I could have did,
Listen,
you know, like.
You could be in that booth, do that same line 10 times, get out, get in the car, and think I could have stood there.
Yeah.
It's
Or-
like,
Yeah.
Or I could have did it.
I'm
Nah,
the same way.
don't get me wrong.
Or I
Now.
could have did it this
It's
way.
some shit. This why I knew like this album was. Cause don't get me wrong, I feel like it could have been 10 times better. But that don't take away from the fact that I knew I done did a hell of a job making it. Cause I know it's some shit on here that I still listen to. But it's probably by I say maybe 7 to 8 tracks on here. I say I actually listen to that. Like when I actually listen fully through them bitches, I know for a fact I ain't never make shit like that. Like number 2, that Don't Interrupt. I never made shit like
Yeah,
that
that was
before.
dope.
That's that's probably one of my all-time favorite songs though. Number 4, I think that was Move Right. The
ooh.
that
when he
that's-
say, don't drive around here, bitch, there
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
And
my-
the song on there
oh,
was
my-
you
oh,
singing.
drag
I forgot what it's called though. You're not singing. Somebody singing on it.
You sing it,
You talking about Counted?
It's like an old school song on there. Is it called Reborn? No.
Oh, Reborn.
It is called Reborn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Born by the River.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna actually fuck people up.
Yeah, I really
They
like
ain't gonna
that
lie,
one.
Born by the River though, but not Born by the River. I don't know what I'm gonna call that shit, but Change Gonna Come though. By Sam Cooke though. That song, that's like my actual favorite song, like period.
That song, yeah.
That yeah, Born by the River. I've been Change Gonna Come. I've been wanting to do that shit for years.
Yeah.
But when I say by ever since I started fucking rapping, I always wanted to do a remix of that song. Every time I heard probably about 10 beats over the years that like
Never
producers
matched,
done
yeah.
made never sounded right. Boy, I heard that shit one night. I was just like, oh, shout out By Any Means too. That's bro out of Tampa. He made that beat though. But man, listen, bro, yeah, that shit fucked me up bad. That shit, yeah, that brought the soul out of me right there.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, you know what my joint is? Miami Nights.
No,
I play that shit.
Miami Night. You want to tell some funny shit about Miami Night? Miami Nights was a freestyle. It was a I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted. It was like a rush freestyle. I didn't have no lyrical type of tracks on the like what people know me for type
Right.
shit, classical. So I just queued that up one day and I just like
Knocked it off.
yeah, but
It came out. Listen,
that's crazy though.
That's the one I play all the time.
Wait, I got this. I knew I was forgetting something. 3 a.m. in Doral. What the fuck made you write that? Like, what hoe was you fucking? Cause I was listening to that song, right? And I was just like, first of all, I know he had to be involved with somebody or something had to happen for him to even transpire this song.
No, that shit.
And then it's another song. I don't know what song.
Put it out there.
It's another song that made me know that song had to have tied it. The bars are not on there, but he called somebody Dasani in what? Fiji or some shit.
Ooh, yeah.
He called one. He thought I should have kept both of them.
That's the intro.
I was cracking.
That hella Aki.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hella Aki. That's my
crazy.
shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. Cause the fact that we don't even use the word Aki no more, so it's like, damn, he snapped with that one. Like he really snapped.
Yeah, I've been seeing that shit like a lot lately though. Like with Central Florida niggas starting to use that shit a lot, which starting to that shit kind of crazy to me. I don't, me personally, like
Yeah,
when
we
I
been
grew up
saying
in Miami, I never knew nobody outside of Miami used Aki.
Yeah.
I knew it was like a South Florida term, but predominantly I knew it was Miami
Big
shit
facts.
though.
Right.
So I never like I'm talking about I'm hearing Tampa niggas, fucking wherever, bro, Lando niggas, all these shit.
You know how that shit goes.
Aki, nigga,
They
and
come,
when
they pick the lingo up, they go home. You feel?
and they ain't calling that shit Aki, like they changing the whole lingo to it. When we called that shit Aki, we were growing up like, bro, you Aki as fuck.
Right.
To me, that was like, you awkward as fuck, you Aki.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, bro,
Right.
like, bro, you doing some Aki shit right,
Right,
now, bro.
right.
Like, or a nigga, bro, you holding your gun, Aki as fuck. Bro.
Right,
Like,
that's
nigga
how
don't
we
do
used to
that.
speak.
Bro.
Exactly.
Like, it was Aki.
It was
Now,
weird.
like, you got Central Florida niggas saying Aki like Akbar. Like when they say Aki, they using the emoji with the Taliban shit. Like they say we Aki. Like like a Akbar. Like we Aki. Like we crazy. But like that's crazy though. That was never that shit though. That was never that
shit
though.
changed too when you go through the areas too.
And they spell it like Akbar. They put it the AQ all that. Like
They spell it like
shit
that.
we was never. Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's weird.
Hey,
It's hell.
that's all I can say. But shit, listen. What do you feel like the growth came in?
Damn. More understanding of people around. I say just more life. Just more life. From that point to that point, that was just more life. Just a lot of life in between. So.
A lot of days in between.
Yeah.
Know what line he said in the song? I think it is Miami Nights too. It is Miami Nights. That's why I like it. When he say he smelled the letter, and like when you say you smell the letter, how that shit make you feel? That shit just hit me, boy. Yeah. I know them days in that cell and that she write you that letter, you gotta
kiss the letter in your snitch, baby. Get me
right, boy.
Yeah.
That shit be real for a nigga, man. He be saying some shit I really just vibe with. Like his music, like we can talk about beats and we can talk about placement all day.
It's just relatable
but
to
your
what
music
we
is just so relatable
going
to
through.
me.
Like what people are going through around. I mean, I know I'm a female, but like I'm a real nigga at heart, so like that shit different for me. Like I can't. That's the reason my music is so hard to write at times.
All right.
Because I feel like at times people, you know, as being a woman, they want you to rap about your pussy and shit all the time, and I can't really get into that. Like I live a whole different lifestyle than most bitches. Like I had my kids when I was 18. I had my daughter at 18, and I right back to back. My kids only 13 months apart. So I lived a different lifestyle. I was on my own at 14. I ain't never, you feel me? I ain't never have to do certain things till I got older. So I feel like I got weak-minded. Like, that's what I call it. Like, I got weak-minded to think, like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to just live my life. But when you grow up and you realize, you look back, you be like, nah, bro. I was moving hella Aki. That's what the fuck I was hella Aki. But you grow the fuck up.
You about to bring the original term back.
For real, because honestly, I feel like it was going to come back anyway just by the song. Like, I really believe in my heart, like, once the right people get the wave of this album, it's going to go somewhere where people, I don't think, really
think too,
expected.
he got something for
He got
everybody.
something exactly.
He got
It's
something
so
for everybody on
it's
this
so
joint.
he got songs on there that could even go commercial.
Right. I know you don't want to say
I wouldn't
commercial.
say that because
You don't want to say it, but it's really a good thing.
But it's
You
a
know what I'm
good thing
saying?
because you could really go.
I fuck with commercial.
Go with that commercial money
He
too.
can go mainstream. That's what I'm
commercial.
saying. He got songs that I really feel like could go mainstream. Like once it, like especially if you get one of these little kids to do something on TikTok, that is over with. Like that song will be through the roof.
Right.
Like it's certain different strategies that you could just use nowadays to make things get to where it need to be at. Yeah. And I just personally feel his album should be something that needs to be heard. Like a lot of people just are in our generation can connect to it from what we've been through. A lot of niggas done did jail time. They could connect to a lot of his music. Like even females that lived a certain lifestyle, I believe could connect to him on a different level.
Right.
Like a much different level.
He just
especially Take It Easy. That's
exactly.
Take It Easy. That's one of them songs that like I done played like 30 times in my car, like back to back. Especially that one in back, like on Back Outside. I probably you got at least 100 screams for me, at least because I play them bitches back to back, literally. I do.
That's how you make a good body of work, though, man.
That's G as fuck.
For real, you got to, and I feel like if I'm gonna do it for people on the outside of my city, I would be wanting to see why people win so bad, especially when you got talent, bro. And you got good quality. I be just asking like, what can I do to make this move? Because I know it's something that is missing. Like the song "Letter to Miami" speaks very clear about that. Like Trick Daddy, Rick Ross, all these people that's in higher positions, they could have opened up more doors. They could have opened up more ways for us to eat. For all of us artists to be a part of something. But I personally feel like they got stingy, they got greedy, and they forgot what really mattered when it came to this thing called music. Music was supposed to be something like a free of our spirit, like something for us to all connect with and live a happy life. People done took music and made this industry so evil that it's hard to continue to do music. Like I met two girls yesterday that do music, and they like, oh yeah, we rap. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, bitch, everybody rap. But what's different about you that's gonna make me want to listen to your music? Because bitch, I ask myself that on a daily basis. Like, what's different about me that's gonna make people connect to me? What's different about me that I can actually use in my music that could connect to people to help change people's life? Because that's what music is about. Like, it's those that on his album that helped me understand I'm not on the wrong path. Like, my people feel like I was on the wrong path, but we was chosen to do something different. We was chosen to go on a certain path that's gonna make people listen. And even though I'm not in a pulpit, I might be on a stage with 50 million. Have you done it? No. So let me do me. That's how I feel. Like I really feel like that. His joke got a different vibe. A different vibe that's gonna speak to the nation in a different sense. And that's what I'm waiting for.
See,
I'm waiting for that.
No goats. I'm talking to all the black sheep.
Exactly. That's exactly what I fuck with.
But that's what it's supposed to be about. Like a lot of times, I think even you because you told me this story. Like you was promoting Lipp, and somebody asked you like, "Well, what did that nigga pay you?" No.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. Because I almost forgot. I was supposed to bring that up. I got into a hard down argument and debate with somebody about your album. Because I pulled up on them. First of all, this is my weed, my will. We smoke. Bitch, fuck is you talking about? I'm going to play what I want in my shit. So, long story short, niggas like, niggas like, Lipp, damn, when the fuck, this nigga must be paying you. I done seen them all on your Instagram. I done seen them all on your motherfucking, now I'm in your car and you playing. I'm like, damn, what it is? Like, you fuck with this nigga? Like, no, I'm not. That's not the case. I just fuck with his music. You mad? Are you mad? Because I feel the energy that you're mad. I'm just trying to understand why we're so mad. And like I told him, we all from Miami. How could you be so mad? Because the last time I heard you even put out a record, my nigga, I don't even remember. So until you could come talk to me about some shit on Apple Music or bitch, just on SoundCloud that you dropped in the last month, then come holler at me. Until then, stop hating on the next nigga doing his shit. Because that's all what the fuck it is. Like, that's all it is to be hate. Niggas be mad that they can't do what the fuck you're doing.
For real. And it's not like you coming with some whack ass shit.
No, that's how I even know Gotti made a song. I didn't even know Gotti had Back Outside. I was bumping his shit so hard and I rewind that motherfucker. He like, damn, this nigga must be paying you.
Boy, this the real.
He like, oh, this is that way he said, oh, this the real shit. You ain't know Gotti. You ain't know Gotti. I said, I played, look how I did him.
And that fuck nigga took that song from Gotti.
Yeah, look what I did. Look how I hit him. I say, all right, play that shit. It got to like the first like 10 seconds. Oh man, put that look back on. That shit trash.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Got It, but that back outside was trash.
That shit trash. Come on, bro. That shit trash.
Too,
that shit is trash. I can't bump the hood in that shit. That shit commercial as fuck. I'm trying to ride through the hood so a nigga hear me coming. I need the speakers to be heard before they see me. That's how I want to ride.
Look, speaking for us right now, man.
You know what's really lit about the album too? I'll say like, not only are the beats diversified, like you got different tempos throughout the album. You feel me? Like,
it's versatile as
that's one.
Yes.
And then two, his flow mixes up too. It's not monotonous. It's not the same thing over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Like you might hear a cadence this time that you won't hear it in the next two verses. Like you feel me? And it's unexpected and it's bruh, like that shit's on point. Cause imagine
like I can't what made you say wee and not dick or
Hey, I swear to God, hold on.
I swear to God, that's my favorite part. What made you say wee because they argue me about that part.
Swear to God.
But why he said wee? A bitch, that's it. That make your dick little. No, it don't. No, it don't. Cause I be like, Daddy, let me suck on your wee. Like, he done started a whole new trend. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Hey, G shit though. When I wrote that shit though, I when I said wee in my head though, before I even wrote this shit down, I was like, bruh, this shit gonna be Aki. I swear to God, it's gonna be Aki. I swear to God, it's gonna be Aki though. But I swear to God, somebody just called me yesterday about this shit. I guess they just seen the video up on the page. They was like, what the hell you talking about? Wee. Talking about one like that when you sucking on it wee. Where your ass get a wee now? So I'm like, what you mean? She was like, you know what wee mean? I'm like, nah, what wee mean? She was like, boy, that shit right there, that burst in a shrimp. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, I got a wee. I'm like, that's what I'm advertising. Fuck y'all talking about? Yeah. They gonna leave me alone. Yeah. But then wee.
Yeah, but that's the part. I ain't gonna lie, it's trendy as fuck. Like, cause niggas don't say that. It do make you think of, like, that's something you would probably say to your son, like, go clean your little wee or some shit. You feel me?
Oh yeah, nah, that's a shot there, but
yeah, like that's some shit you would say to your son. But to hear like somebody say it in their music, bro, that shit was different and catchy as fuck. Like, I don't know. To me, I don't know. I'm a girl. Maybe not to niggas, but to me, it was catchy as fuck. It was very catchy. I learned ways to use it in text messages.
Hey, I know Lipp said his head. These niggas ready to listen to this motherfucker.
For real, I do.
Cause we pulling out all kind of shit. So what's that
doing that wee shit funny though, B. Damn. Like motherfucker really called me about that yesterday. But y'all really picked that one.
Yeah, that cause it don't be you don't hear it. And that's what he said. Oh, niggas don't even call it dick wee. Like so.
And we're gonna get on my 3 a.m. in the ride too, man.
Yes.
But I'm gonna answer Bathal first. But nah. Next though, I got the G Lux finna come out though. I don't want to do the little D Lux. I might not even call it a G Lux. I might just fuck around and just throw it out. It's just like the I'm Not the GOAT bonus, but it's still gonna be like 7 tracks though. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually like look one of them bitches over to you today. Ooh, for exclusive. I don't want to do it like that because it's gonna be the most Miami shit a nigga ever heard from me. But
hey, I definitely want to hear that shit.
I do too. I gotta hear it. Now that you said that,
it's actually gonna be the single though. The single off the actual album that's out right now that I would pick. I don't even like picking singles. I'd rather the street pick shit though. But the single I'm going with is "Don't Interrupt" though, automatically. Okay. And I got a video which y'all should know already coming. Letter to Miami. That shit already done. So.
I like when he leaned back and he said that.
Fucking promo. I'm posting it.
I'm pretty sure y'all should have done that was gonna come.
Oh man.
I'm posting it for the free. What you talking about? For the free.
Okay. So let's get to this 3 a.m. in the round now.
Nah, but man. Nah, G shit though, I never did no female song, I guess you would say. No R&B song or song for the ladies, you would say. So that one right there was like specifically for somebody. So yeah.
I knew it.
That
the
right
bars
there,
alone just make sense.
But nah, I'm not gonna say like made for somebody like present tense like on the spot though. But it was like that was
a
like,
moment in time.
Right.
yeah. Oh, but I can't wait to tell stories like that. Boy,
Right.
listen, damn. I got another one too though, but I ain't gonna put it out because it's kind of fucked up. Ain't fucked up like that, but it's kind of too explicit. So it couldn't go on the album though, but yeah.
Who says who? We live in 2020.
What about Take It Easy with True and Purpose? Like, what made y'all come up with that one? Like, cause that's a girl vibe, definitely a girl vibe.
I ain't gonna even flaw it. Purpose, I fuck with Purpose because Purpose kind of like the only nigga down here I know who can actually like. All right, we all rappers though, but all us try to get into the little R&B melody line.
Harmonizing.
Purpose is like one of the only niggas down here to me who
He
can
definitely
actually
is.
sing though. Like
He
Purpose
definitely
can
is.
really sing to me though. So yeah, when I came up with that idea, and it was just crazy as fuck though, cause when we did the song, I never imagined him for it until I heard VVs. And I heard a single VV, I was like, God damn, I ain't know another nigga down here was doing like high ass falsetto shit like that. And yeah, that shit just sold in like that.
Listen, I was working out at the park by my crib, and a nigga, it was a Chico nigga jumped out of the car blasting that bitch, doing his stretches and shit. I was like, damn, I should have had my phone. I could have got the footage.
But see, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes, and that's the thing
I
about
live way in fucking Fort Lauderdale, so to hear him way up in Fort Lauderdale, that was
shit.
definitely.
But see, that's sometimes we don't realize too, is that people really do be rocking with us. That a lot of people may not post or whatever like that, but
it's somebody.
Oh yeah, cause I'm some G
watching.
shit though.
They
like
don't
niggas know me like in around my area, like in the lots where I'm at. I would literally walk like whatever neighborhood. I do not like drive to stores and shit like that. Like whatever area I always been in, I'm gonna walk to whatever store. I'm gonna walk wherever. Like I feel comfortable walking whatever.
I leave the car in the house and walk right to the store. Yeah,
I'm gonna walk. So damn. Oh Lord, damn! I forgot my point. I was gonna make about that. Oh boy, I know I just got fried. Jesus. Oh, hold on. What was the topic we were just talking about before I forget?
This nigga put us on the spot now.
For real, yeah, I got to I'm gonna throw it back at y'all. What is it? Them niggas don't fumble out with shit.
Yeah, well, we definitely did, because I don't remember shit. I'm fried right now.
What's wrong with y'all smokers?
Y'all smokers?
That's that short-term memory.
But like,
shit,
it's like being good in your hood. Like you're not scared to go where you always been at.
Yeah.
A lot of times they do say a lot of. Unfortunately, they say a lot of times the most favorite rappers die in their hoods.
In their own
rather
hood.
than
That's automatic. I mean, don't get me wrong now. Like shit take. I don't encourage a motherfucker like you making like hella bread to be just sitting in the same area.
Not in Opalaka?
I mean, like by all in a minute, you grew up in Miami Shores and you rock out.
Yeah,
but you can build on to your house.
Right, you grew up in Opalaka, you got
I ain't doing that.
To speak on that, I don't mean to cut y'all out, but to bring that up, since we are like talking about that, I never understand how, like, I'm not telling you not to go interact with your people, but I could never understand how you could be up 50 bands, even 20 bands, and the niggas knows you up, and you just on a block chilling like ain't nothing else to do. Like a nigga not gonna run down on you. I will never understand that. I don't give a fuck how big and bad. Like I learned that just even now. Like I learned in order for you to know, like, to be that person you say you want to be, you got to carry yourself like that daily. So that's why I used to go out the house with my bonnet on or walk to the store, not give a fuck. Now it's to the point I don't care where I'm going. I'm make sure I look presentable because somebody might see you and you just be like, damn, bitch, I'm just running to the store. You ain't even trying to see nobody tonight.
I still be trying to, boy, I'm
you got to.
Even I got my flip flops and socks on.
You got
to. Probably about 3 nights ago, it was probably like 2, 3 in the morning. Walked to the motherfucking store. Passing by the front blues. As soon as I passed by the fucking front blues, it's like niggas up on the stairs, about 4, 5 niggas just up there vibing, just chilling type shit. All I hear 3 in the morning, 2, Lipp! I'm like, I'm walking across the street. This shit is across the street. They up on the 2nd floor. I'm across the street, walking the quick stop. All I hear my name again. I'm looking around. I look over. Well, boy, that album slide. Now, see, one shit about that, right? Listen. That shit blew me, boy. I was like, fool.
You not expecting
for
that.
a good ass 4 seconds.
You like,
I
what
was
he about to
helpless,
say?
bro. I'm like,
What?
like like right there, man, for a second.
You was lacking.
Hey, look, that's why I don't even go to the store without them. I swear to God, because you would never know, bro. You would never know.
But
That one quick second.
That shit.
That one quick
I
second.
fuck with shit like
love,
that,
too.
Yeah, that love.
You gotta
That's the
jump
fucked up
out
part
there
about
for
being
that,
from the
though.
hood. We be hood celebrities. Next thing you know, a nigga calling your name, you like, who for the shoot?
That's
Who
one
for
of
the
the
shoot?
things you gonna think negative first instead of
Yeah,
positive.
instead of positive.
That was definitely good.
I always
I wouldn't
do that.
expect that shit. That
I
shit
mean,
was
either.
like,
even Park said this is.
Especially
Three
you're talking to one. Fuck.
Nigga,
what you got to talk to me about this?
Exactly.
That album fire. That's what I told you about 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's how you know that shit.
How you even notice me walking at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Because that album fire. Listen, shit.
Way down here.
Shout out to my manager. I was on the phone with him at the same time too, though, boy. Like, but he heard this shit. I just told him I'm gonna call you back real quick. I'm about to go to the store. I'm already walking to that bit. By the time I hung up, I hit a nigga. Lipp. I'm just like, man. By the time niggas say, boy, I'm fucking with the album. I'm walking. I'm like, all right, boy. I call a nigga back like, both of us stay on the phone. If something almost happened, and nobody would have known.
This is overlocking we're talking about.
It would have been over, right?
Okay, he's talking about something. Nobody would have known.
Bitch, like, bitch, you got listen. I don't even know I just hung up with you, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga? I just did that.
I ain't gonna, you know how life work though. You feel me? That's why you always gotta live your life to the fullest. I tell everybody when I'm laying on my back looking up at that sky, I wanna know I did it my way.
Nah, that's
Exactly.
some G shit.
I did it my way. You feel me? I
Exactly.
don't give a fuck. I did it my way.
That one thing.
Win,
about
lose,
it,
or draw.
boy. That one thing about it, boy. If it's your time, your time. I ain't finna fight that one, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nah,
Damn,
fuck
so
that,
ain't
I'm fighting.
finna be.
Listen,
No,
I'm
no,
fighting
I'm
to the
saying.
end.
No, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that.
I'm not walking into that life.
Sit your ass down. I'm talking about if it's your
He
time.
say no sit your ass.
I'm getting up. I'm cold. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm
trying to live.
I swear that be
not
like
that. Not that. I'm fighting that right now. Yeah, by all means.
They gonna drag me down that
I'm trying to
motherfucker,
tell
boy. Kicking and screaming like, listen, you listen. You ain't gonna win. I don't care.
Nah, that's why I know lots though, but you shit though, but you flowing through that shit. Lots be so hard though because like make dicks for no reason. So it's like when you walk with the fight, you know, like it's like a 80% chance some shit finna go down with 9, and then if you don't, you know, it's like a. Well, me, I ain't gonna say it's a 50-50. Like with me, me personally, but any nigga who know me in the lot, I feel like extremely comfortable walking around in the lot. I ain't gonna even say the lot, bro. I done fucking lived this spot in North Miami, the city.
Yeah, I done been everywhere.
Bro, anywhere a nigga done seen me, like before when I just did my bid, I got arrested in front of Sam's store over there on 79th, by 79 and North Miami Avenue. Yeah. Sam's right over there by Largemont. Yeah. Man, listen, I got arrested right in front of that shit. Them niggas knew that shit. I'm talking about 3 in the morning. I'm walking this shit, boy. Come to the store. I'm like, boy, listen, don't fuck with me, boy. Like, I'm listen, in and out this bitch, boy. Nobody fuck with a nigga. Straight up, boy. I ain't finna do all this whip up. One day you gonna see me whip up. One day you gonna see my ass drive. Most of the time, most of the time you gonna see my ass walk up, dude. Sometimes you gonna see my ass drive. You gonna be like, damn, bro, I didn't even know Brian was around here like that. This nigga walk in. Yeah.
That's how I do too. I gotta feel like I can move how I want to move. You feel me? Personally, for me, I gotta feel like I gotta move how I want to.
Exactly.
Like,
I gotta be able to be comfortable.
Like I'ma know if I get in that neighborhood, bro, niggas start walking around. By that first week, boy, they gonna tell me, boy,
what's going on?
One day, boy, I don't walk around that shit, but them niggas down there was looking kind of iffy. Mm-hmm. 2 days, boy, them niggas done shifted in the streets, boy, like, nah, them niggas looking like they clutching now when I walk by, like, nah, boy, I ain't walking this shit no more.
Yeah.
Gotta know your neighbors and your neighborhood shit. And then you still
want. Then again, Billy Blue said best. When you hood, you good.
Yeah.
Double that.
But
that's true.
That transitions to when you go in the.
See another hood nigga in real
right.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you still gotta remember you gotta get it and go. Because I don't care how hood you is. Park said this is some of the like in the beginning time is the best time of your life.
It's a motherfucker.
But as soon as you start coming up, envy start setting in. Listen,
especially if a nigga don't know you and you stand in the area and the nigga know you walk
don't know
you, see you coming up and they watching you come up. It's like, oh, now we finna get this nigga.
It's the niggas that know you that's watching you come up that you really kind of worry about. The person that's close to you, the closest to you, those be motherfuckers you gotta worry about the most.
That is so true.
Because those are motherfuckers that want to stick around because they see you coming up, but they also got a little envy in their heart and they don't know how to deal with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I already know. I already know it's like that. Listen. That part of that come up is that. Like that's part of them growing pains. You gotta deal. You gotta lose friends. Sometimes you gotta lose family. And I ain't gonna lie. May not like it. I'm more heartbroken about friends than family because I ain't choose them. You feel me? I was born into this shit. Like I love y'all, but I chose my friends. So when y'all cross me, that hurt more. Cause I actually chose y'all to be my friends.
I fuck with that.
So my cousin do something like, damn man, I hate y'all.
Green ass. Fuck nigga. Yeah, like all that shit. I'm gonna see your ass in that shit.
Yeah, it's Christmas time, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask a question. You know, by you being in like Miami and being an artist down here, like what is something that you think we need to change as a whole to become more unified so that we can get the level of recognition that we got, like that we deserve, I should say.
One thing I think we can change. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, you know what'll be like some real simple shit down here, but this always, I don't know why it always fall in the hand of these motherfuckers though, but it always do. But if you actually take shit like 99 Jams and 103.5 and you do that same, like implement the same shit that Atlanta got going. Where you go to Atlanta and you turn on they main stations and you will hear like mainstream and you will hear whatever underground coming up. You will hear like motherfuckers from East Atlanta, West Atlanta, like damn, boy, what that song? Oh yeah, boy, that's Lil Gary. Boy, he coming out of West Atlanta, boy. Like yeah, he hitting up right. You like damn, Lil Gary, like damn. And then the next song come on and be a Drake song. You be like oh shit, like
for real.
Like yeah, like I ain't gonna even flaw that was all like so much shit down here.
And to let me know too, the program is on them. It's like y'all make it sound like
somebody
else.
That's not only Atlanta that do it. You know, Chicago do the same thing. Chicago when you go to they only play their artists. You may hear Drake, you may hear a Meek Mill song, but you gonna hear Lil Durk, G Herbo, Chief. I didn't even know Chief Keef was still making music. You gonna hear Chief Keef, all types of people. They even play Lil JoJo. And rest in peace, so like you feel me? Like they still play all their artists. Like they play all. They
literally just gave us a Sunday. Where it's like, okay, for all this time, okay, we'll do something on Sunday.
But you know what I do feel like? I do feel like two things changed the mainstream radio in Miami, in my opinion. Online radio, like stations like us and shows like us and DJ Meat and everybody else, even the other radio stations that we're not gonna name. But yeah, you feel me? Stations like us and also there was that one radio station that was trying to come out like really legit. I think it was the Grind FM. It was 100.3.
The Great FM.
The Grind.
The Grind. He was locked up around that time.
Yeah, 100.3.
He was an actual dial.
Yeah, it was an actual FM dial, like legit, like 99 Jams, like legit. You feel me? And they was working on trying to do the same thing, where bringing Miami artists to the forefront. And around that time, like when you had all these online radios and stuff like that popping up. Then you have like the other mainstream radio stations trying to do like artist showcases or bringing artists on now for special events or artist verses and stuff like that.
I just don't think these showcases is beneficial to our careers.
They not, but it's
practice.
It's
practice.
It's practice,
but it's not beneficial.
Because the last thing you want to know is somebody say they could do it, they get on that stage and
they can't do it. But that comes in from starting home. Like when I'm in the mirror, when I'm at home and I'm getting dressed, like I just catch myself just rapping, like performing to myself, and I be like, oh, I ain't like that. Let me do it like this, like just because of the simple fact. It gotta be in you. It can't just be on you. You can't just say this what you want to do. Like it gotta be in you. You could like
you say that like that's written in stone. People, it's not. A lot of people they doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing.
This is true, but that's why I say like prime example. I come from the strip club, so I done seen bitches get on the stage and fold, bro. Like everybody can't get up there and take their clothes off. People think that shit is easy. That's a talent, bro. That gotta be something within you.
I think I got
not
it.
To get the fuck out, KB.
Hey.
But you have to be able to block everything out, and I feel like that's one of the things that give me even more like courage in a way because if I have danced naked in front of motherfuckers I never
Matter of fact, when they tell you
bitch, if I I be talking to myself when I get that nervous feeling. Bitch, if you don't get up here and shut this motherfucker down, bitch, you done been on stage in front of motherfuckers with no clothes on. You better get on there and act like he ain't got none on.
You living people's biggest fears, being on stage naked.
Exactly. Exactly. Your clothes coming off when you walking on stage with no pants on. Like, people really live in fear of that. Bitch, I've done it. Took them all off. Nothing but my heels on.
What I will say about them showcases.
Yeah. And my dog say, man, back in the day, if your shit was banging, it got played on the radio. That was some G shit, though.
That's
I remember
true.
that. I remember that, boy.
It's true. It did used to be like
remember that. But 99 Jam, boy, you could literally, used to go. I can say you used to go to artist page, but you used to actually hear artists saying, call 99 Jams and request, boom, 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 boom. If that motherfucker got enough requests, that shit was played.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no way around that shit.
Right.
Man, whatever the hottest song in the studio will not give a fuck. But that is not going to get played unless somebody comes up with that bag.
That's my problem with the bag. It's like the bag talk, and it's like quality go out the window.
Yeah,
you feel
quality right out the window. So
I respect the money.
This be the hardest song Miami ever had. This shit could be talking about. Matter of fact, tell you the truth, bro. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. One of my singles, dog. I'ma just say, when I got locked up, my single that was out at the time, I mentioned a couple people in it. Down here, some influencers and shit like that. It was supposed to get played on 99 Jams. I was getting it. It was played on 103.5 The Beat. What I was told was it didn't get played on 99 Jams though, because the bag. Now, even though I was told by the same person that a couple people done contacted them and said this song needed to get played. You should know what song I'm talking about. I'm not gonna throw it out there because you were listening to the real.
Right.
So it's on the real though. But yeah, they were like, they went with this other song. I'm not gonna even say what song this is because I was in jail listening to this fuck ass shit. Like, man, it's a bullshit, but. Yeah, man. Yeah.
That bag.
But the thing, don't they got something
it's
called...
the bag over quality.
Yeah, don't they got something called the, like 99 Jams, they pick like an artist?
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Like Sunday
shit. They doing that. And then, like...
But I feel like that shit is rigged. I don't get no fucks. I feel like it's rigged because some of the artists that I have seen on there, bitch, I never even fucking... Bitch, itty bitty bitch. I never even fucking heard of some of the people that they put on there, and I don't mean that in no disrespect. I just mean that there's artists like 93 Purpose, like Lipp, like people that is actually coming up that have a name in a something that we need to push. Why would they not be on there? Why doesn't it go based off of that? Because I could pay you to play bullshit all motherfucking day.
That's what happened.
But how can I get you to really focus on
let me tell you what
talent?
happened. Somebody like Lipp walk in there and say this shit hot. Or even I say this shit hot. They be like, yeah, it is hot. But another nigga with no talent come in there and drop a bag on you. You feel me? Nah they like the music, but that bag is what keep them lights on. You feel me? And you gotta kind of be business with
I just feel like
but you know the crazy shit about that too, though,
bruh.
Once the internet takes over
that
your song,
shit don't even matter because at the same time, when you really think about it, it really all falls down to greed though. Because if I'm at a person like, let's say, Jill Strauss, if I'm on top of 99 Jams at that given point, I know for a fact that I'm the one who can push this button or whatever to get played in Miami. Okay, boom. If I know I'm not finna go out there and find whatever artist that that's actually buzzing up in the city, like one thing for one, if you Jill Strata in the first place, or you somebody like Jill Strata who got some type of influence over Miami or what get played or what get heard or shit like that, your main objective is to find somebody from Miami to like the name that's gonna carry Miami. Like, bro, why would you not do that? Why would you actually want to put yourself on the line to make a quick bag for somebody who's gonna flop in a year?
Yeah, for real.
For somebody who never gonna be remembered in this city again. For somebody like, bro, why? Why keep doing it over and over again? Like, that's the problem with today. Niggas want to be greedy and make a quick bag instead of making a legacy. And that legacy shit. That legacy shit ain't really built for a lot of niggas.
So deep.
Legacies ain't really built for no lot of like, niggas. A lot of niggas not built for no legacy. That legacy shit really gonna take some time. A lot of niggas just want to take that quick bag. Like a lot of niggas gon'. That's the same shit gonna apply with a lot of artists. They gonna take a quick little deal, shit like that right now.
But
lose everything on the back end.
I just would think, don't people understand longevity though? Like, don't you think that you would want something more like prime example, like with my reality TV show, I don't want to pitch my shit to no fucking big people. Bitch, I want you to come to me so I could make higher demands. And then I want my crew that I started with to be my crew that I finished with.
Because you willing to put in the work. See, that's what a lot of people don't want to do. They don't want to put in the work.
My thing is you gotta put in the work to get
No. Okay, yes you do. But see, the thing is, sometimes some people can lay the road out for you. You just don't own shit. You don't own nothing.
Exactly. And that's what I don't want.
That should be yellow brick.
I had this conversation with somebody yesterday. Exactly. I was just gonna say I had my conversation with somebody yesterday, and I told them like because that was one of the questions like, well, why you don't pitch it to VH1 or this one or that one? I'm like, yeah, I could do that all day long. I been could have did that, but why am I gonna do that for somebody? For these crackers, I'm just be real. For these crackers to take me and make me a puppet, because now I have to move on their terms because they're paying me. But if they find me already at my peak, bitch, you gonna do what the fuck I say, or fuck you? We gonna keep running it on.
And y'all gotta remember something too. Even though we, as the people under the ABC, the real industry, like the real people in that thing, we look up to them, but they competing with the internet.
They are.
And the internet is free for us.
They understand.
You feel what I'm saying?
Sandra Bland said that before she passed. Rest in peace to her soul, bro. Like that's one video that was very powerful to me. I went and I did a lot of research about her, and she was a person who was trying to open the eyes of Black people that people don't even know. She was really trying to open our eyes to certain things that they was trying to hide from us. Even when it comes to the phone, she was explaining to people how we be on our phones like 98% of the day. How could you still be broke? Like it's bitches that be on their phone all day long, but they lights is off or they gotta go next door to charge their phone, like weird shit like that. Like I see this shit go down. My thing is, when do anybody take the lead to understand you could be whoever you want to be in this world without thinking that you need these people on this side. You don't gotta sell your soul in order to become the person you want to be. You just gotta put in the work, and that's what people are afraid to put in. They're afraid to put in that work because I'm not gonna lie, bro. It get hard being a boss.
Not afraid. They don't want to. I don't think they're afraid. I don't think they want to, baby. I don't think they want to at all.
Of course they don't, because one thing, like I was gonna say, the word hard. A lot of people like everything easy, and I had to train my mind to understand everything easy or everything that comes fast ain't gonna last. But when you put some time and effort and work into that shit gonna stand like never before. And that's what I learned. Like my show was supposed to be released the beginning of this year. I had a stroke October, whatever the case may be. God allowed everything to come to where it's at right now. I'm thankful for that time of my life. I'm thankful for all of that, because a lot of people, we sit here and be like, oh, what is happening? They start feeling bad for themselves. People don't understand. God allows something to shift in your life to wake you up for something bigger and major. Right. Don't take no L as, oh, it's an L. I'll talk a loss, and now you sitting in depression and you dwelling on something you can't get back. That loss was for something bigger and better to come through to you. It's just you have not opened your eyes to the bigger picture. You just stuck.
Your eyes, your mind, your heart, you got to open them bitches up.
Yeah, you stuck. I keep them type of people from around me, bro. I'm learning that, bro. Like, anybody that you could tell something to and they try to doubt you. Oh, girl, why you think that's going to work? You think that's really... Bitch, bye.
You know what it is,
bitch, though? Goodbye. Me and you cannot be friends, because now you have put a bug in my ear that now I'm about to question what the fuck I already know going to work.
But see, that's people,
I'm not finna play with
that's
these
people
kids.
Putting their own doubts on you. Like, you try to tell something... If you try to tell somebody something, they say you can't do it, that's because they believe they can't do it.
Exactly.
So they telling you can't do it because they don't see themselves as pulling that shit off.
Or they're afraid that you're going to do it before them. A lot of people will get mad when they have thought of something and you've actually made that shit come to pass. It's like, how did you do that? And I've been working all this time to make this happen.
Sometimes
nigga, because I got favor. What are you talking about? I got favor.
You can't even be mad at that type of shit. If anything, you should congratulate them. Like, damn, you know what? At least somebody did it. Like, shit, if I can't do it, at least somebody got away with it. Like, shit.
That sound good. Bitches ain't like that.
No, bro.
Motherfuckers is not made like that.
Yo, my piece ain't come through. Your shit came through. All right, then. That's what's up.
Bro, listen.
That's what's up.
I done seen a nigga say, a nigga asked him for $5,000. He made 2. He gave him one of them. He still don't like him. He still got a problem with him. You feel me?
You know, I heard a story like that.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like...
That's some real fuck nigga shit.
It is. You wanted 5. At the end you think I got it, but I only made 2, so I gave you half of what I made, and you still not happy. You feel me? Like, I didn't make nothing.
It's like share alike, but at the same time, you can't be mad at a nigga because he up. Because what he had to do to get up, you ain't had to do. Like, you ain't sweat to do that.
Not only is you didn't do it, but you not you don't have a lot of these people don't got no hustle, bro. A lot of motherfuckers be talking that talk, but they don't got no hustle, bro. I check myself daily, bro. When you would get to a point like that, you gotta know you meant for something, because it's hard for a person to check themselves. It's hard for a person to really be like, yeah, like to really talk to yourself. It's like, bitch, you being dumb. Gotta go the other way. Like, it's hard to do that because you don't. First of all, nobody don't want to be made of fool. Nobody don't want to seem dumb or sound dumb, and it's hard for people to admit when they're wrong or when they've made a mistake, because you feel that feeling you get. You don't want to feel that feeling, but you gotta learn how to have thicker skin. You gotta learn how to take constructive criticism. Even when a motherfucker tell you, like, somebody wrote me, I used to be the person or argue with you or say pop my shit and block you. I don't even do that no more. When people tell me negative shit, and it been like 30 people that just told me some positive shit, why would I let that one negative bug interfere with what I just been feeling? But I've been that person that I've let that negative, and I would repost the negative shit instead of posting the positive shit.
I see that shit all the time.
It's like, why the fuck did I just bring that energy to my life? Like, why did I just do that? But we don't understand.
People do that shit in real life too, because you be like, I seen her one time. It was this girl's birthday, and she was kind of mad because somebody didn't do something for her birthday, but like 5 other people did something for her birthday. But you,
one person that didn't do it,
it destroy your day. You feel what I'm saying? And to the person that did something for you, it's almost like, damn, I'm not standing right here. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not here for your birthday. I'm not doing what need to be done.
But that's when it comes to a point you got to check yourself.
Right.
You're grateful as fuck. Like, not only are you ungrateful, but you self-centered. And a lot of times, that could be a sign that a lot of us not want to pay attention to. That one person that didn't do what you expected, they ain't supposed to be in your life anyway. But you keep on pulling them in, reeling them in, just for you to keep hurting yourself. When God has put all these other people around you to bring smiles and blessings to your life, you steady stuck on stupid. Be stuck on stupid by yourself, sis. Not with me.
You know how it is. Now, so, Lipp, how has the pandemic affected you?
We been wearing masks before the pandemic. Fuck you
talking To be honest, boy, the pandemic. The pandemic been okay.
That's a lot of street niggas say. It's been okay for me, you know.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie, 2020 was hell, but this shit was lit, bro. Like, we went outside, but this was like one of the littest times, bro. Like, we had house parties, bro. I ain't been able to go to a house party and not get shot up in so long. This the first year we been to a house party and none of them got shot up that I've been to, at least. Okay, yeah. You feel me? None of them got shot up that I've been to. Like, we done had like real events, like real secret parties. Like, bitch, I felt like a celebrity some of these days. Like, I done got invited to some lit ass shit and the whole world quiet, but we lit. We lit.
Yeah, you have that, bro. I tell you, I've been in the house for like the last motherfucking I just went out for the first time to the Lex like a week ago. We got kicked out.
Wow. What the fuck?
Shout out GFL.
They went all out hard and shit.
For the first time in months, because I ain't want to go to no club. I ain't trust that shit though, because I actually had the corona shit. I had the corona shit. At least I think though. I don't know, that shit probably cold. I ain't go to no motherfucking doctor for that shit though. But my old boy actually did have the corona. I fucked around with right here. He actually did get tested positive for that shit though. So this was like probably 2 months and a half ago or so. And I ain't come out since that shit. I was like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't going around nobody. I ain't trust none of that shit no more. But I went to a fucking studio in the first place. I know that I wasn't even around my old boy. Like, by the time I figured out I had the shit, I figured my old boy had the shit. So I know this had to be a bitch at the studio or somewhere. I ain't trusting nobody.
Because you know the thing is, people could be carriers and not have no symptoms. Right. And then you could get it in your system like
that's
weaker than the
my problem
other.
with the whole thing is like, y'all, somebody said it to me. It's not really safe to be out there, but it's Christmas time. Them crackers got to get their money. You know what I'm saying? That money got to get had. They got to open everything back up again because they need you to make that money.
Yeah. But truth be told, everybody should have. That's why they blew it out of proportion. I ain't going to say everybody should have actually went out there and just got the fucking shit. But I'm going to say the majority of people should have got the shit over with.
Thank you.
Because in 2019, a lot of motherfuckers already had the shit in 19. Yeah. When I was locked up, it was a lot of motherfuckers already in there complaining about this shit in the first place. Right. So when I got out and everybody was starting to, like, when it came up and shit like that, it was already going on. And, like a lot of people didn't really know what was going on in 19. we started publicizing it on the news in like March, February.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
March
February.
type shit.
Mhm.
But this shit was already out like 19.
And when you
shit,
think
though.
about the
It was already
symptoms,
motherfucking
people
getting
go back and
shit,
say, I
though.
felt just
yeah,
like that.
Meek
Yeah.
Mills, Meek
A lot of
Mills even said
motherfuckers
he already had it. He had already
Bro, a lot
contacted
of
it.
I had
motherfuckers
that
already
shit
been having that
February.
shit. It was just like a bad.
Oh, you had it in
cold.
February?
It was bad at
It was a bad ass cold. I had
it
that
was
shit
the
about a
worst.
week. It was
the
a fucked up
worst
cold.
cold I've ever had in my life.
It was a fucked up cold.
I ain't never
But you
had
know,
no
I
cold
think I
like
tried
that.
to get it, but it didn't
You
affect
tried
me.
to
Like,
get it?
like,
Oh.
like my body tried to get it, but I couldn't. It wouldn't consume me fully. Like, cause
Well,
I
the
think-
way
I
that
think I was like her,
yeah,
it didn't
cause the
fully
way my
consume me.
my
I
ex mama was, she couldn't get off the couch for like 2-3 days.
That's how my
She was
boy
stuck.
That's how
He
I
in the
was.
bed
You feel
for
me?
like a
Yeah,
week.
she was
But they
stuck.
older too, you feel
Well, yeah,
me?
yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
younger.
With me, I felt
But my daughter
like
had
a.
it too though. My daughter ate though.
Damn.
So yeah, she ate
Right.
that
Took
shit
out
though.
that. Oh,
Ate,
bro.
ate that shit at like
You
3 days, I think.
You couldn't
Oh, yeah,
taste.
she was
You
strong.
couldn't taste shit. I couldn't smoke it. Didn't taste right.
Bruh, you know, I
Bruh.
didn't know I couldn't taste for like a week. Like okay, I knew.
That's what I think happened
That
to
was the
me.
weirdest
That was
shit.
the
I was
only
like, yo.
symptom I got. I was like,
Yeah.
why does everything taste like nothing? Like,
That bitch told me they were like, "Boy, taste something." Like a week, I was sniffing nose and shit. I'm like, man, I ain't got no corona. And I know it ain't corona. About a week, that bitch was like, "Boy, you better see if you taste something." And I was eating for that whole week, bro. I
Not
swear
thinking
to God,
about it.
I swear,
And you kept
I was
telling
tasting the
yourself
shit. Like you know, your mind.
Your memory, yeah.
I remember the taste. I was like, "Whoa!"
You remember the taste of the last time
I've
you
been
ate it.
remembering tastes of shit I've been eating, bro. And I sat down and I really ate like
I'm
something.
dead. He said,
I
I've been remembering tasting some
Bro.
shit.
Yeah, your brain is very
Bro,
serious when
and
they
when
try
I
to
really
convince you.
sat there and chewed it, and the motherfucker told me taste, bro, nothing. It was like water. I'm like, oh my god, bro, I've been sitting here remembering taste. Bro, that
Yeah.
shit crazy.
But that's your mind trying to tell you okay. Like,
Yeah.
like you good. You
Yeah.
good.
Nigga,
Yeah.
keep going, boy.
Keep
Yeah.
going, keep going, but you gotta be aware. You gotta wear yourself. Your brain
You
so
know,
strong.
they had a comment on there that I wanted you to read. It's up some. It was like the last. He was talking about how people.
Oh, the DJ shit.
Yeah.
As a DJ, it's your job to keep hot new shit coming.
And the one before
DJs not doing their job. These now A&Rs want to be the artists.
That's
My manager
the
was the
CEO
artist
want to be
too.
the artist too. Shit, the manager want to be the
Oh,
artist.
CEO, damn. So my boy.
I ain't gonna lie, CEOs want to be the artist. That was Puffy fault. You feel what I'm saying? That was Puffy's fault.
You know what I'm starting to realize though when it do come to Miami, like because I don't
blame
give a
that
fuck
too.
about that competition shit. Like I feel like so many people are in competition and we so gung ho of making it to like mainstream and all this other stuff that we forget that them people that's in mainstream, especially most of the people from Atlanta, all of them helped each other get to where the fuck they at. Like not one of them artists that I know just came out by themselves. Even Lil Durk. Durk went through Chief Keef. Like that, and that's Chicago.
I mean, but
Feel me?
even what's your idea of
Tink
mainstream?
partner with G Herbo. Like everybody partner with somebody to get their name and their recognition.
I mean, but what's your idea of mainstream? Because I forget the dude name, and maybe it'll come to me while I'm saying this, but he's from somewhere a little bit west, and he don't have it's he don't. I don't much remember his name that well, but I know the nigga is one of the biggest paid artists in that area because of his fan base. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's my thing.
Tech 9, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See like that?
Yeah.
But that's my
Logic.
point.
You don't have to be. You don't
That's-
have to be
but
up there. You
that's
just have to have a
my
strong
whole
base.
point. That's my whole point. We could take over Miami together. Like
Not Logic.
it's enough money in Miami for everybody to eat. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Like
But
what
see,
I'm
even-
saying.
You keep saying Miami, be honest with you, but we in the internet age. See,
I
before,
ain't gonna even lie. I used to think in that same path. I was like, that's why I still do it. Like I mention a lot of Miami shit in my music because I don't want to lose the essence of Miami. But at the same time, motherfucker really had to tell me that shit to make me realize like we living in internet age. You not even from Miami. When a bitch look at your page from Canada, they not seeing you from Miami.
Right,
They just
right.
seeing
right,
you as
yeah,
an
artist, right.
But when I say Miami, I mean as far as there's more things that we could do together to attack the internet. You
Yeah.
don't have to think about just the industry wise. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of us just think about the industry, but the internet is so dominant right now, bro. If you could get on the internet and take and drop one thing and that shit hit 1 million views in less than 7 days. You know how many people gonna call your fucking phone?
Miami
Just
so
because
crazy
the fact that
yeah.
the views,
That-
they don't get no fucks about your following or nothing. The fact that your video, I went on somebody's page like that. He had one video on his page and probably like 3,000 followers. That one video had 1 million views.
Yeah.
Literally. And guess what? He done started getting booked ever since because he just let that shit
all
ride
people,
up.
all people see is, here's the thing, before you had to prove your numbers. Back in the day, it's like, oh, I'm selling this many records,
Yeah.
I'm doing this much stuff.
Today,
Now they can just click on your thing and say, okay,
Yeah.
all right, it's this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all that shit, it's about authenticity too. Because he got 1 million views on one video, how consistent can he pull that off to the next couple ones? You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I like about people like Tech9 and Currency and those. It's like, no, they not.
Tech9
They
from
not
Orlando,
big,
right?
No, he's from the West somewhere.
Oh yeah, Cali.
He
okay.
They not up there where you're like they like you might I might see him in Walmart and be like, I think I know him. You feel what I'm saying?
But I wouldn't know exactly.
But I know he's financially stable because his fan base is strong. He can perform anywhere.
That's because he attacked that internet in a different way.
Right. It's just he know how to play the
did
game.
the same thing though. If people pay attention,
do not bring that nigga up.
you got to, because honestly, he's a bitch ass nigga. Don't get me wrong. But logic wise, marketing wise, we would never forget this nigga name because of the simple fact of his marketing scheme. You get what I'm saying?
He's just ignorant.
No, it was a scheme, bro. That nigga had over 20 fucking accounts on Instagram.
It was a scheme.
It was definitely a scheme. It was over 20 accounts on Instagram that he did. They were consistently reposting him, consistently under people's comments. He mastered that shit to the point that you would never forget his name. We could call this nigga a snitch till Jesus come. He's still gonna be 6'9", the snitch that's getting paid.
Y'all heard Burger King did?
He what?
What Burger King did?
What they did?
They had these things on video games, right? Where you could go on, like somebody's playing video games, and you could be like, oh, you could pay like $5, and it could say your comment could be read out loud during the video game. They'd be like, yo, you really killing it in that video game. You pay $5 for that shit. So Burger King said, oh, really? And they start paying $5 to promote their Whoppers and all that shit during video games.
Oh, shit.
So you play a video game, it's like, you can buy a Whopper from Burger King for $2.99. People were hot, you feel me? And all they were sending was $5.
They snapped. I can't count. They snapped.
Damn. That's some genius ass shit.
Hey. They did a whole campaign
Because they
for a couple $1,000.
Oh, that's what they said on there too. The music, what they do with the music industry nowadays, they force songs on you because they just put it on the radio and continue it going.
Even if it's garbage, you'll hear it so many times. You start singing the lyrics, and before you know it, you like it. Yeah. You don't even know. It's plenty of songs that I hate. I know all the words to, and I don't know why. And I have no idea why. I hate this. But that's programming. That's how I know it works.
It's definitely programming.
I feel like that about Young Thug. Young Thug grew on me.
Oh, Lord.
It took a long time.
You, bro, nigga had the biggest argument with a nigga about this in jail, bro. For the life of me, I cannot get into Young Thug. When Young Thug first came out, I took the Rich Homie. I ain't never taken it.
You know what?
So,
it was to them too.
Yeah.
I remember that talking time.
He was just doing. He was too.
In there, bro. The young niggas.
They fought with
Thug is like the god.
I can't cap to y'all. If I ever had the opportunity to work with somebody in the industry, that's the first person I'll pick. Thug.
Why? I mean,
I heard you want to know why? Because music, you have to like go listen to music like that they didn't like release mainstream. You gotta go listen to his music.
I would give him that one. But to me personally, like Thug was just that's Future. That's Future crank to me. Like
I can't put them in the same part. I know why you say that, but I can't put them in the same category because I grew to like Future off of trap music. You feel me? Like he was more of a trapper. When you listen to Young Thug is very commercial. I don't know what he started off in the beginning, but his music that I study now, he's very commercial. And what I fuck with so hard, his vocals, bro. You gotta really listen to Young Thug vocals, bro. That's why I fuck with him, bro.
His kind of, it'd be like some weird little shit.
Yes, bro. He vocally in tune, brother. His shit is sick. He vocally in tune in a different way, bro. He
vocally just remind me of Thuglicious. All right, I'm sorry.
Who the fuck is Thuglicious?
Oh,
fuck out of here. Y'all
I know what I'm talking about. They called it out before we was even a thing. That's how I ain't gonna lie. That's how I know in the background this is already going on, and we didn't even know because this show is 10 years ago.
What, Boondocks?
Yeah, that Thug episode when they were wearing the skirts and shit like that. And I was sitting there saying, "This will never happen." I'm literally laughing because it's funny, but I said to myself,
actually did.
And that shit that turned around and happened. Like,
the thing with him, though, the thing that I admire about him, you able to really kind of like put him on any like track, and he able to really like sauce that motherfucker. Any type of
he probably really got talent.
But it's Wayne. Dog, one thing I know, that's another thing I know get about Thug It Up. That was Wayne, though.
Yeah,
he did.
No, because Birdman the one found him.
You right.
Birdman.
That's why people couldn't get in contact with him because he was a new version of
Wayne and Birdman.
And when he left, that's why he got Jacquees, because Jacquees was like a singing another version of the mix of them.
Birdman will not let Lil Wayne go.
When you hear like when I always hear Thug doing like his little singing street shit and all that, I always picture Wayne doing fucking hey, you know, I'm a rapper, that's the same shit though. Yeah. But Thug just got a better tone voice, but he do the exact same shit. Yeah.
Like that song he got with Nicki.
Birdman was just trying to remake him. That's all.
Listen, vocally,
trying to keep that money flowing.
The nigga just on there like the nigga just like really vocal wise. And I study music and I study men more because I don't know, I connected to them different. Not only that, like vocally, my voice is like a alto. So women, I can't really get into them all the time when it comes to like practicing and studying music because they talk about the same shit. I try to mix my
niggas talk about the same shit too.
Not necessarily because
there's only so much shit.
They do talk about
it's how you talk about it.
It's how. That's what I'm saying.
How you talk about it.
With women, we are like 9 times 10 we could we could line up, and that's the one thing I don't like about women. We don't tell stories, bro. I be wanting to tell you a whole. I want to tell you some shit in my music. Like I want to tell you.
I'm trying to think to rebut what
you
she's saying.
Name me one, I'll go look the bitch up because
like think about
nah. She'll tell the story.
Cardi B don't really tell no.
Who? Up 10, I think it is.
Who?
I heard her name, dog. I know that name.
I ain't never heard no female rapper like talking like
Oh, you mean the song?
Like a Biggie song, they telling a deep story?
Yeah, but
coming out.
Oh, let me take that back. 3D Tay, I think her name is 3D Tay.
Oh, 3 IDT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, she the only bitch. Yeah, she the only bitch that I would never take her crown, bro. I never take her crown.
I got somebody just like that, man. I got somebody like that you'll fuck with. Yeah.
That's the only one I could think of.
So you don't know Dorsey? Love Dorsey?
Yeah, but she rap.
Yeah, everybody always talk about her.
Oh, you know what? I did just peep. She rap. She do rap, but I can't really get into her vocally rapping because she's so hard, but that's a man in a woman's body G shit. Like she's so fine, but a nigga like it's like God rebirthed that man and brought him back as a woman, bro. Like G, because it's a nigga, bro. She too elite, bro. I'm elite as a motherfucker. That bitch more elite than me.
Bro,
I ain't never met a bitch talk. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I never met a bitch talk like that. Yeah, yeah. And shit not the type of bitch that bitches gonna fuck with because she gonna tell you the truth. Bitches don't want to hear the truth, and there's so many bitches out here kissing bitches' ass to make us think, oh, all the niggas bad. That bitch get on bitches' ass all fucking day, and I love it. I love it. I love it.
What's her name?
Love Dorsey.
I heard one speech from her one time, bro. I was like, bro, the shit she
I was on her page for like an
hour. I
hour.
Figure that out. I was like motherfucking 20-something. I was like, damn, dog, that's crazy, bro. And the girl, like, she look good.
Yeah, she pretty.
Like, you wouldn't even think, like, you would be looking every
you would think she a bird brain bitch.
Something wrong with this girl, bro. When I first heard her talk and I seen her face, I thought it was a transvestite. I was all up and down the page. I'm like, I gotta find this bitch. I'm finna find it. Cause you talking
crazy
1,000 right now. This shit don't make no sense.
I love her.
She talk like a nigga who literally lived that shit she is talking right now, boy. That bitch, I was like, this bitch gotta have a big brother. Her hood, cause she got a wedding ring on, so I don't know if she just keep it on for play or something.
Or she married to the streets.
Or she probably mad to the game, cause I don't never hear her talk about no man.
And boy, if she do got a nigga,
I feel bad for
her. Studying that nigga or
like
something.
a motherfucker.
Like, boy, you better tell me everything you did out here, cause I'm finna you.
Bitch, she ain't even gotta tell. Like, it's like she probably could figure it out. Like, the bitch is elite. I fuck with her. Like I've listened to one of her songs. I think he died. I listened to one of her songs. But I couldn't really get in tune with it because she's more. I would prefer her to just stay a motivational speaker. Like I feel like if she just stays a motivational speaker and a model, that would be more her lane to like take off with. But as far as rapping, like she's so hard, I wasn't really able to like I just hear you talking. Like it's not like it wasn't really like a song that I could get into because she really getting on our ass. Like she getting on y'all ass. It's like, bitch,
y'all need to listen.
I can't get jiggy to this shit. Bitch, you over here cussing me out. The fuck? Yeah. It's like you can listen to it. Like she a vibe though. I really fuck with her. I'm surprised because she really just started hitting the internet like Instagram. I say probably like it's funny he bought her up. Cause my ex just tagged me in one of her videos, right? And I cussed his dog ass out. And I didn't cuss him out because of what she was saying was wrong. I cussed him out because the simple fact of the matter is, bitch, I've been on her before we broke up. One. Then two, bitch ass nigga, did you read the shit she said about you? You all in it. Don't do that. Don't do that. You want to talk about me, but did you go read what the fuck she said about you?
He said the female.
Yeah.
He cropped
Me crop the book, the nigga shit out, but send me the shit about me.
That's what I fuck with about him. But when I heard her say something one day, I'm like, damn, I wanted to say this shit to bitches one time. And then when she kept going, like she said something, I'm like, damn, boy, a bitch could have said this to me. I like, oh, let me chill, boy. This bitch be saying some real shit.
But that's how it is, though. We spend so much time trying to point the finger.
She hit me with a video. Exactly.
Shit.
She hit a video yesterday. She was amping them up. How many of y'all got y'all own car? Take care of y'all kids. How many of y'all do this, do that? At the end of the video, she's like, bitch, that's what you're supposed to do. You supposed to be a grown ass woman to handle your shit. You supposed. I said, damn. She just bust a lot of bitches bubbles because they thought she was supposed to get on here and track Love Dorsey. I think it's Love_Dorsey.
I'm about to start following her.
You got to. She's lit. She's definitely lit. She definitely lit. Like she's definitely somebody that I feel like I'm thankful for her wherever she came from. I'm glad because they said I was reading some of her stuff. She said she used to be on Facebook before she got on Instagram. Before she got like lit on Instagram, she was on Facebook going viral, and then I guess Facebook blocked her or something, and then she ended up going to Instagram. Somebody told her about Instagram.
They all by the same people. They all by the same people. But look, this is usually the part where I tell people to find and follow you at, but they don't know you by it. We know it's going to tell them to find and follow you at. But y'all sleep if you don't know where to find and follow this motherfucker at.
Right.
Big I am Lipp. I am Lipp everything. I am Lipp. YouTube, Gram, shit, Apple. Preferably Apple, Tidal, all that good shit though, man. I am Lipp, man. Look for me. I ain't hard to find right now.
Alright, so I mean, we gonna start gracing those stages and doing that thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, can you bless my show? Because I need a cameo. Thank you. See, stay down the show. Make sure y'all record it at 2:49 p.m. on a Friday.
Hey, you know that remind me of that Mark episode? That Mark episode when he come to Martin's show, he's like, yeah, I'll put you on, Mark, flew all the way to Hollywood.
Yeah, you feel me? He
like,
flew all the way to Hollywood just to get shut down.
Just to get shut down. He's like, hey, yo, Raj, when I invite you to my house, you still come? Hell no. Why? Because you'll shoot me.
I'm big, though.
All right. But y'all definitely check out the video. Check out the listen. If y'all don't know about this man got one of the hottest projects right now in the streets. Definitely. And if you don't know, you need to be caught up. You feel me?
You sleep.
You definitely, especially if you from the streets too.
Exactly.
If you from the streets, you need to listen to this.
Not notice this album.
Right, you feel what I'm saying? I give y'all square niggas a pass. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all still need to be on it. But if you from the streets, you need to know.
If a ass nigga listens to that, it might offend him. Cause the fact that he not real enough to really comprehend or understand.
It may straighten him up too.
Nah, because technically, like, a lot of them niggas, they already be done. Like, you already be done. It's there. It's no coming back for you.
Bacon fried.
Yeah, it's bacon fried. Like, especially, I feel like after 26, 27 for these niggas, it be done. Like, if you're not trying to make no type of difference At that point, you're done. And I feel like them listening to that album will only be offensive. They gonna because for a person to get offended by anything and be like, oh man, that's the Lip. Bitch, you ain't listening. You're not listening. You're not listening. Because the fact of a name should go out the window when you really listen to what the fuck he's saying. Like it's truth being spoken. It's like real live good music that you could actually bop to, rock through the hood. Like shit, you probably get some pussy on a few of them, about 2 of them. I tag y'all later, let y'all know. Put that 3 a.m. in the round long. Shit, you might get head in the front seat.
I got called by 3 a.m. in the round a couple times.
I'm trying to tell you. Wow, you might get the head in the front seat. Turn that one on.
Crazy.
Man, but we definitely happy you showed up,
For
man.
real, this
showed out, man. And listen, and let's be realistic too. It wouldn't have happened no other way because they was gonna make sure they caught you somehow, some way. They wanted to ask you a shit, especially baby. She wanted to ask a shitload of questions. She wanted.
I was bugging him every time. P ain't calling me yet. P ain't calling me yet. God damn, P, what's going on with it, man?
Listen, man making this round on, make sure that thing out there. You feel me?
That's so dumb. I'm damn sure gonna make my way here. Yeah. I just pulled some shit. We was just doing a little landscaping to the front yard, digging the little soil and shit up and laying the concrete down. I just left the 2 old niggas out there.
My bad, 2 old niggas.
I told her, I'm like, boy, it was 2 uncles now. I told her, I'm like, man, I'm gonna do all I can for y'all boys now. I carried all them little heavy beams for the ass. That's about it. I got out of there.
You use your little young self, huh?
That's exactly what it is.
Bring your little young self over here and help us out.
Me and
then throwing the sound effects like when they see you doing something, so they don't want to feel too bad, so they're throwing the sound effects to make it look like you doing something. So sit there with their cup like, damn boy, you strong.
I remember when I was that strong.
Youngster strength.
Aggy as hell. Oh man, be funny as hell.
Hey, shout out to Africa for always having us tuned in.
No, we gotta do a track. We gotta do some hood shit with the dunks.
I'm in the studio tonight.
Oh, I'm there. I'm there like the motherfucking fair. I'm there like the fair.
I'm big studio tonight. I'm about 3 hours session. I'm over there in the locks, dude. You ever been by Lou House studio?
Is that I don't know the name of it, but is that the one that's right down the little corner? Like I think that's one.
Yeah, Chico, right?
Yeah, Big Chico. Well, you know, those are 305.
I know
artists. Tattoo artists.
No. D-Lo, so you got
okay,
D-Lo, so that my nigga. You should off on video. Yeah, that's my nigga. But nah, Luso and Zay, it's a studio on 135 though.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say that.
It's right by Amazon.
Okay.
By Club 24.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna be like 3 hours a night, bro.
I mean, thank you again. I mean, Lipp was already standing in the streets, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just thank for blessing the streets with the I am not the GOAT. You feel me?
Right.
Do not go disappearing on us like you did last time. You feel me?
Keep dropping that music.
Keep dropping that music, man. We need that inspiration from you, man. I need something to listen to another 6 months, so I'm just putting you on notice. You feel me?
I'm trying to give you some message.
I'm about to say you gonna have something by December. I thought he said.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, you got that G-Lux.
I'm already on it. You know I'm gonna be on it.
I'm finna go ahead and drop the single on y'all today before I leave, but you know that's the best I got right now.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, y'all definitely go check out the video. You hook your phone up right quick to that thing. Yeah.
What I do?
Oh, right. Yeah, definitely. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my girl, baby. Be respectful. You feel what I'm saying?
Please, the FaceTime.
Cause y'all motherfuckers get disrespectful. I don't know what you be doing out there, baby. But your comments real disrespectful.
Not only that, my DM be disrespectful, bro. I be like,
I could imagine.
I had a nigga send me a video of fucking a pocket pussy. I was like, wow.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the
sexy
shit
to
that
me.
girl get in their DM?
Yeah, he was
crazy.
fucking a pocket.
Imagine, though. I could imagine.
It be wicked, bro.
Crazy, boy.
It be wicked.
I don't get none of that in my DM. And
I never understood what makes a man feel so comfortable to just think. You know, because I'm a dancer. I'm very open. I like to have fun. So I think niggas.
You was sucking on the ice cream last night. I mean,
but they need to mind their business because first of all, it was supposed to be a post and delete. I didn't tell that video to get over 1,000 views. I'm trying to be myself.
Listen, I'm sucking his ice cream. Fuck all that you want this shit. You need to mind your
business.
Get off your
Really?
phone.
Really? That's how you feel, all
You
right?
all in
That
mine.
man minding his business on his phone.
Right.
Doing
Watch
what
your-
Instagram told him to do. Go like and DM shit. And he following a guy.
Yeah, right. And you
All
bad.
that shit.
You
He
bad.
ain't post the dick fuck in the pocket and tag your name. He direct messaged you.
For
This
real.
is what he made this for.
You know what
This
it's
don't make
about.
it right. This don't make it right.
Hey.
Fuck.
Hey.
That's why you get an argument with your girl. Like, why you on that liking this girl picture? You, man, listen. Let me tell you why this man put that heart next to it. Let me tell you why. Because this algorithm only work in one way. Like, if it would have just been a box that said comment. It's like, come on, like you gotta really think about it. They didn't even let me put no heart there. Like, come on, like why?
It's not really even a heart. It's a like.
Damn, like come on. It ain't like I love like that. That's what girls be thinking. You bro,
heart like
you
love.
Oh, you love that bitch. You love that shit.
You love that
shit, bitch. You love.
I think that's
shit.
an insecure woman though, because I never got mad about that. But if you overdo it, it's
Oh,
like
you do
when
it like
you-
it like 4 times?
No, when you go and liking all,
Like it,
all
unlike
my
it.
listen, when you go liking all my fine ass homegirls post like pictures and you all and every fucking friend fucking profile I go to, you in every last one of her
Your
pictures.
friends?
That's embarrassing as hell.
Your friends?
Yeah.
Nah, he just tripping.
That's embarrassing as hell.
At
That's the
least
only
it's
thing
a
I would
random.
complain about.
Well, he's just like a habitual liker. What? What
He gotta go. He making excuses for niggas to do
He just swiping
shit.
like, huh?
Yeah,
He just swiping it like it. He just swiping it
on my
like
life,
it.
I do it. On my life, I can die right now. I do this. That's why I just.
I ain't gonna lie, you ever like some shit, you gotta take it back? You're like,
Bruh, I got
that
like
shit all
4
the
niggas.
time.
I just said this shit too. It's 4 niggas now in my circle. I ain't gonna even say in my circle. I'm gonna just say 4 niggas in my contact who would literally get in their feelings. I fell out with probably like 1 or 2 of them about a month ago. Literally get in their feelings if I don't come on their page and like shit. Alright, so cool. I came up with a solution for this shit. I'm like, damn, bro, I don't be on Instagram like that to like literally hone in on what somebody posts and then literally go like your shit. I'm not gonna go search every morning for your name specifically and go on your page.
Yeah,
Like your shit.
right. Nobody got time for that.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. What I'm gonna do
You gotta turn on
is
the
he
post
gonna bring up the
notifications.
fact that, damn, bro, but when I go on Instagram, I see that you like somebody else shit. It be like a random nigga shit. I'm like, damn, bro, you fuck with me. You don't even know this nigga. I'm like, bro, that should tell you something right there. It's a random nigga now. So when I wake up in the morning, bro, I go grab him. As soon as it's open, this is what I'm gonna do.
for real.
I'm gonna hold my head and I run by you because I know you a crier, but I'm not going to your page, bro. But
For
I'm
real?
still I'm gonna do it now, like just for the love. Because I know people really be investing their time so much on the ground that it to them it feel like, bro, if you don't like my shit, you don't fuck with me.
Right.
And me personally, I vice versa that shit. I look at a person like, bro, if you like my shit and like if you one of the people who always like my shit, but I never interact with you, I'm gonna feel like you playing. I'm gonna feel like you one of them people who like you don't really fuck with my shit. You like I know like a couple niggas who actually do like my shit just for the sole fact of they don't even gotta hear it. Like I can post a song right now. It could be a nigga named at get this money, and I can play a song right now. Fuck at this good. Fuck at getting money. Fuck at getting money. That I know for a fact he gonna like that shit. Before you even listen to it, he gonna like that shit. I know it's niggas who do that shit. So it's like that be the shit I look out for. Like, but niggas be so invested in, bro. If you don't like my shit, you don't fuck with me at all. Like, damn, bro, you would go on a nigga shit and leave a comment.
Cry baby ass.
Yeah.
A comment on their shit, like, bro, me personally, a comment to me is like worth like 10 motherfucking likes. You can like 10 of my posts.
Right.
You can leave a comment on one thing, I'm gonna be like, damn, that was some hard shit
Yeah,
right there.
right
But that took time, like, bro,
Right.
it don't take time to,
Right.
Like,
you did that shit by mistake.
like, yeah, bro, like, come on, I gotta click the bubble. And then I gotta go
think
to
about
the
it
line,
and put it in there.
And then, like, you know it's gonna be more than like 5-10 characters. So now we go, come on, don't do me like this, bro. Like, niggas say, fuck that one comment, bro. You don't like my last post.
People be
bro.
so caught up in the wrong and shit. Like,
That shit
listen,
crazy.
be honest with you, you got my number. And that shit ain't something I can just give out. So you
Oh
can call
my
me.
God,
Why the fuck do you care about like your picture?
That is some real shit,
God,
bro. Like,
what the
nigga, talk to you, boy.
Right, I talk to you. You feel what I'm
It's
saying?
like you could call me and say, bro, listen, I know Instagram algorithm and shit. Like, come on, like I'm a street nigga now. I know what an Instagram algorithm is. Like, it don't take too much to know Instagram do not show shit. Like, if I post some shit right now, everybody in this room finna see it exactly at the same time. It's not finna happen like that, bro. It don't take a fucking rocket science for that shit. Like, you should know that by now as an adult on Instagram. So I don't give a fuck if you say, bro, I just posted that shit 20 minutes ago. Damn, bro, that's fucked up, bro. How you don't see that shit? Like, bro, what is you talking about, bro? I go on my shit right now. I go on my feed right now. It's gonna show the first picture come up. It'll be a bitch who posted from yesterday. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna show me shit you posted on fucking 20 minutes ago, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, Instagram shot the fuck out.
And relax yourself, bro.
I like it better when it was like that, though.
Yeah, when it was fine. Yeah. Like, then 20 minutes ago, but y'all think I'm telling that boom, boom, boom. Like, yeah. But
the algorithm now, they made it so that they can give you shit.
Yeah. And, like, I can have that shit up there for an hour. That shit will not get no big likes until, like, probably 3 hours later.
You gotta turn on the post. You gotta turn on the post notifications just to find out that a bitch posts.
Yeah. And they take that shit away. Like, you have likes on there, but they won't even give them to you because. Like, how they doing this shit, you feel me? They don't,
that shit be all
Instagram got everything fucked up. But y'all, listen, regardless of the fact, y'all make sure y'all go and support my man Lipp. Y'all go download that music, do what you need to do. You got some performances lined up?
Yeah, I got something coming up in Tampa. Y'all go see that flyer. It's gonna be on the page this week, though.
All right.
But yeah, I got something coming up in Tampa. I ain't really lining shit up down here yet because we know the politics of Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Curfew and all that.
Oh no, fuck that. We talk about promoters, club. Nah, but yeah, we know the politics behind this right now, so I'm getting a couple things already set up in Miami side right now. But yeah, I'm finna do a couple of them. Try not to do no script clubs.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you touch down in this city, definitely hit us up. We're gonna definitely try to slide through. Preferably a Saturday when I'm off work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want to give all the love.
But see, Tampa not that far. I need to come up there. What date is that?
I think it's supposed to be the 20-something. I know.
Next month. Yeah. Oh yeah, I might be able to do that.